What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope all's good wherever you are. Quick compilation for you guys today. Keeping it light, keeping it fun. Let's get into it.
Come up to the mic and call me a racist to my face, or are you an intellectual coward and want to shout it from 30 feet away? Come on up. Come on. Call me a racist.
You are a f***ing racist who does not have accurate statistics or facts. You are not a gender scientist. You cannot speak on that because you cannot understand.
What percentage of murders do blacks commit in America?
We shouldn't justify you being here by giving you an audience. You do not speak accurate facts.
What have I said that's not factual or not true or anything that I've said that's racist? Name one thing.
Yeah.
Black people are 13% of the population and they commit 50% of the murders. You can look it up.
Over police.
Wait, you.
What's your source?
The FBI, the Department of Justice. You look it up. Anyone can look it on your phone. It is a fact that blacks have a disproportionate amount of the violent crime in their community. Why do you think that is?
I'm not here to debate with you because I don't want to platform you. You're a racist.
Wait, you called me a racist. What have I ever said that's racist, or do you just think numbers are racist?
You said y'all don't f***ing understand statistics. How are you speaking on numbers? Off.
Thanks for your time.
Mom, I want to get my lip pierced. Honey, you are not mature enough to make that decision. Now come on, it's time for your hormone therapy.
Canada pledges millions to gender-inclusive effort to remove landmines from Ukraine. I actually support this. All the folks who identify as toasters, unicorns, cupcakes, and Mickey Mice, we got a job for you. Landmine removal in a foreign country. Skedaddle, get going. You're already late. You guys are always complaining about equality, so this is your moment. Equality is knocking at your door. Are you gonna answer? Whoa, whoa, watch your step. Landmines are sensitive. Look, I know what you guys are thinking. Landmines? This sounds dangerous. Well, that shouldn't be a problem for you. Just identify as invincible and you should be fine. That's how that works, right? Anyway, congratulations on your new job. Have fun.
America's changed. Folks, whatever happened to predictability? Milk Boy, Paper Man, Evening TV, folks. Look, when I was a little boy, I was a colonist. Born in a metal scrapyard. Didn't have toys. Played with metal shards and drank petroleum. Folks, I lost both my brothers in a conveyor belt accident. They turned them into Model Ts, Ford Model Ts. Folks, not easy, man. Look, it's 3 years old. I had to wear a suit and tie, go to work, feed my family. I had polio. I was a doctor.
All right, listen. How freaking good is that guy's Biden impression? If you close your eyes and you listen to that, tremendous stuff. Let's get back to it.
I just like to feel comfortable in my skin, so I just wear whatever I want. And especially during big events, I like to just dress how I feel.
Okay, what brought you out here today?
I wanted to hang out with my friends. I've actually been here twice today. I went home and got changed. So
this was like a week-long event.
Yeah.
So have you been here for several other events?
No, only today. Yeah. But I came out here to celebrate with friends, be comfortable in my skin too, and just feel comfortable. And so I don't know, everything just draws me. This is my I've been to Pride multiple times. I've been to one over in Ohio and all that. It's really great.
Wonderful. So you said you went home and got changed. Did you get changed into this?
Yes.
Okay, explain this for me because I don't think a lot of people will understand.
I don't know. I just like to feel comfortable in my skin, so I just wear whatever I want. Okay. And especially during big events, I like to just dress how I feel. Okay. And so this was just for fun. Okay. I love collars, so I wear those. Okay. But everything else is just kind of Pride, whatever I feel comfortable in.
Okay, 20.
Yes.
Which is not old, but you're the oldest one here.
Yes.
When did you realize you were part of this?
I was about 12 or 13, I believe. I knew I was different. I didn't really know what yet because I didn't really know the word trans. I didn't know what LGBTQ was. I didn't know any of that. So I kind of I was like, Mom, I think I like women. I think I like guys. I don't really know. But I kind of told her, and she kind of made me put it back in. Oh, no worries. Put it back in, sinks down, but eventually she kind of opened her arms and she was like, I accept you for whoever you think you are. And so I've been I've been on testosterone for about 3 years now.
Okay.
So that's been great. And it's been great. But so yeah, about 13 or 12 is when I kind of came out and kind of knew something was up, you know?
So you were born as
A female.
a female, and now you're a man.
Yes.
Okay.
Man, that is somebody's daughter. The whole time I'm watching this, I was thinking that as a dude. A very gay dude, but a dude nonetheless. Some of you in the comment section sometimes complain that I talk too much, but right now, yeah, I'm at a loss for words right now. Let's just keep going.
Do you still give her money, resources, diapers? Do you give her daycare?
Yeah, does Planned Parenthood do that, man?
Yes!
No, they don't.
Daycare offers services that help
They do
you
not
get
offer
abortions.
diapers or baby formula
Yes, they
or maternity
do.
clothes. I will bet you $10 million that they do not, because I have gone into Planned Parenthood
have too.
multiple times. Would you like to call Planned Parenthood right now and ask them if
probably
they
do
give
have some
diapers
fucking
and
watch
formula?
list. I don't care what you have to
Here.
say about it.
You don't care what I have to say because you don't care about facts. I get that. But let me just call
facts don't
Planned
care about
Parenthood.
your feelings, unfortunately. So the lives you think you're saving,
Now,
you're
I'm
not
calling
doing
Planned
shit.
Parenthood.
When you
I'm
don't
calling Planned Parenthood.
listen.
Hold on, be quiet.
No, I don't fucking care what you have to say.
Do you offer diapers or formula?
I said they
Oh, we
offer
do not. I'm
resources.
sorry. Thank you. I knew you didn't help that. You just kill babies. Thank you. Planned Parenthood just confirmed they do not offer formula or diapers. 2 miles away. They do not do that.
They're not solutions, but they offer
Yeah, that's
help.
just like how abortion isn't a solution, ma'am.
Go fuck yourself.
Have a great day. Jesus loves you.
Black people are only 13% of the population, yet they commit 55% of the murders. Why?
Because black people tend to be in lower economic statuses.
So you think that poverty equals crime?
It's highly correlated. A lot of studies
this is where
on
we
that.
disagree. What an insult to the working poor
So
of this
why
country.
do you think black people commit more
Well,
crime,
first
Charlie
of all,
Kirk?
what percentage of blacks have a father around when they're raised?
I'm not sure.
25%. 75% of black youth are raised without a father in the home. 75%. It is the most predictable way to end up in prison, end up as a murderer or a criminal.
And why
It's
do
not a
you think that's
racism
a problem?
It's not a white supremacy problem. It's a fact that black fathers impregnate women and they don't stay around with the women
And
that they have
why-
impregnated. Is that a bigger problem or not a bigger problem than whiteness, white privilege, or white supremacy? How
They
can
should
you
all
blame?
be addressed, and they're all related.
This is not about systemic racism. Like, stop impregnating your women and abandoning them.
Well, the way to incentivize not impregnating women and abandoning them is increasing access to healthcare, into housing.
So we have spent $30 trillion on the social welfare system since 1965. So the more money we've spent on black America, the less fathers we have, because black women divorced black men and married the government.
Speaking of fatherless homes, do you see any fathers in that last clip? Good Lord. These parents, in my opinion, should go to jail. But of course, there's not a culture problem or a fatherlessness problem. Nah, of course not. Let's get back to it.
Chinese people, they don't give a They don't do a land acknowledgement at the TNT grocery store. Right? They definitely don't celebrate Black History Month there. I'm telling you. Yeah, Black History Month. See the wall? They have the wall with all the people who've stolen. It's a Black History Month.
First time comedy show, but it was amazing. It was a good show though. It was good, really good.
Adult white males between the ages of, say, 18 and 25 to...
The economy sucks, you're probably never going to buy a house, your degree is useless and left you in mountains of debt. You're nowhere near capable of providing for a wife and kids, and you can't imagine yourself settling down with any of the women in your age bracket anyway, because Disney princess programming and feminism has left them fundamentally unwifeable. You've grown up in a culture which has celebrated every other form of identity besides you, and in exact proportion to how much they're not you, to the point that now schools and companies can hire based on that metric, all the while being told you can't complain or notice any of it because of how privileged you are. And if you don't know how privileged you are, it's because of your privilege. Even though you're basically a debt slave with minimal hope of a financial and familial future because your economy and culture has abandoned you. So a lot of dudes just checked out and started like smoking weed and playing video games. Some of the other ones went to countries where they like white people and men, like Thailand, I guess. And some of them were like, you know what, this is a good challenge. None of it makes sense. It's all going to shit. But fuck it, I want a big house, and if you come on my land, I'm going to shoot you with guns. I want a bunch of kids and a wife churning butter. I'm going to make it happen, you fucks. Tell me.
I'm not interested in a world where well-being is perfectly evenly distributed. I don't want it perfectly evenly distributed because
it's impossible in any case, but yes.
Even if it were possible, a world in which everything is evenly distributed is a world that is punishing people who contribute more and rewarding people who contribute less.
Everything should be merit-based. Now, are sometimes people going to be hired because of skin color or because of their sex or something of the sort? Yeah, that will happen, but it's definitely not going to be the norm. There's also times where I don't mind a little bit of discrimination in a sense. I'm not a big fan of male kindergarten teachers, for example. Maybe that's just because I'm old school, but I don't care about the person's skin color. But if I'm bringing my child to kindergarten, I want to see a woman there. Not a dude. I worked on the rigs for a while in my 20s. It's definitely more suited for men. Then again, I feel the same way about policing and firemen. If the women could do the testing, the exact same testing that the men do, and they pass with flying colors, I have no issues with it. But I just find that you're getting these police forces now in certain cities or certain municipalities. Same goes for firemen, that when it comes to the physical testing, the women do about 30% of what the men do. And I don't think that's cool when you're dealing with people's lives. But that is just my opinion. But for the most part, yeah, I do think everything should be merit-based. I run what I would call a very successful company. My company could be a poster for DEI, but nobody got hired because of the color of their skin or because of their sex. They got hired because we test everybody and they were the best for the job. I could care less if your beliefs are a little bit more liberal than mine, if you're the best person for the job. If you're the best researcher when we're hiring researchers, if you're the best web designer or writer, it doesn't really bother me. I'm just hiring based on merit. That's how it should be.
If you support a small government, should the government even know what medical procedures a woman is talking about with her doctor?
Murder under the guise of medicine is the government's business. Okay. Right? Do you think murder laws are important?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what is called medicine and it's actually murder is the business of the government.
Isn't it dangerous to include the government in the room with your doctor?
No, it's in the room with your doctor. If a doctor is abusing a patient or killing somebody, then those laws apply to them. For example, if a doctor wants to castrate a 12-year-old under the guise of gender-affirming care and trans care, that absolutely is the government's business to protect that child. Okay, so
would you want government to be expanded to have total control?
Government has proper roles, right? And defining what life is a pretty important one.
Okay.
Did y'all see this? That's a pretty viral video put out by a TikToker offering advice to people coming into the country illegally on how they can occupy someone's home and then claim squatters' rights so that they can't be removed. And for anybody that's thinking about trying this, I really think Captain Helpful probably should have added a disclaimer that depending on where you try this in the United States, results will vary. Quite drastically, as a matter of fact. I mean, don't get me wrong, San Francisco, Portland, Chicago, New York City, you're probably good. But there's a lot of other places where if you show up and decide to play this particular stupid game, you're going to win some stupid prizes.
Imagine that, right? You go on holidays and you come back, you got squatters in your house, and now they got squatters' rights. Imagine living in a state like that. Unbelievable what's happening right now. But the illegal immigrant that he just showed in this video yesterday, or the day before, might have been Friday, got arrested. Hopefully not a catch and release. You never freaking know. But they did arrest the guy. So at least that much. That border is going to be an issue come this election season. Let's just hope that the other side of the aisle votes with common sense. Hope you all enjoyed this video, everybody. If you did, please smash that thumbs up button. Consider subscribing to the channel. Help it grow. And I will catch you all in the next video. Peace out, everybody.